lot of stuff that, I don't listen to on a regular. If I, pull up Pandora or something, I'm going to go listen to, Butcher Babies and Metal Church and shit like that. I'm not pulling up Miley Cyrus and Lady Gaga. But it is something that I got to appreciate the talent that's there, and I'm a little monster.
I turned a guy onto the Butcher Babies because they covered a song I hear him singing at work all the time. He's always walking around, they're coming to take me away. Haha.
Oh, God.
Because he had, when he was younger, a guy that lived in my neighborhood, when he was younger, he was always listening to these Dr. Demento hits.
You said, guy lived in my neighborhood, and the first thing that got in my mind was, started making trouble in my neighborhood for some reason.
But he was always listening to these Dr. Demento albums and stuff, and back then, albums. And I can remember him at work singing that song. And then he confided in me, hey, man, I really like these metal bands that do I call him the Cookie Monster voice. I'm sure other people do too.
Yeah.
But he likes that kind of vocal. And I turned him on to Arch Enemy, and he was, oh my God, he was flabbergasted. This little girl could put out, this was Angie,
yeah.
The first one. I played the Nemesis video for him, and he was like, holy cow. And I said, don't let that red suit fool you, man. She's a hottie, all right? And I found another one.
She's ripped, yeah.
I got another one.
Apocalypse is here.
Oh, yeah. I was like, this is one of those, like, biker chicks that could, really mess up your day if you say the wrong thing. And there's kind of a hotness to that.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, wow, you got anybody else like that? And I found Butcher Babies did a cover of that. And I was like, oh, watch this.
That's crazy.
He sat there with my phone just glued to it.
Butcher Babies are hot.
And now he watches Butcher Babies. And then I told him that they started out as like a Wendy O. Williams tribute. And I looked up some old stuff, and they had the nipple tape on it. Oh, yeah? That was all he needed. He's sold. I'm wondering now if he's watching video pissing off his old lady.
There's another one I like is In This Moment. I definitely like her.
Oh, yeah.
I can be your whore.
I was playing him. I was playing him a bunch of stuff where the women, the one OTEP song where they covered the Royals.
Yeah.
Played him that. In This Moment, the Agonist.
Then
I showed him, this is the new singer for Arch Enemy.
Arch Enemy, yeah.
And, you know what the first thing he said to me is, what about the other one? What is she doing? He wants to know about Angela.
Yeah.
And he was all, well, where did she go? So, Angie Gassow, if you're out there, you've got one new fan that's just looking for you. He dug the crap out of
And
Nemesis.
one old fan that's looking for you.
Yes. He dug the crap out of that.
Yeah, she was badass.
Is.
Yeah. And the band is awesome, too. Them guys can play.
I told him my iTunes, I have like 4 albums of Arch Enemy with her on it. I'm going to give you an iPod, man. You need to fill it for me. And then, I never see it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever. I tried to do you the favor.
And the Agus, man. Oh, when they first came on scene and I heard about them, I was like, oh, my God, these guys kick ass. I was an Agonist fan immediately. And then when she left and went over to Arch Enemy, I was like, oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I remember I gave him a lot of crap because I said, have you ever heard, first thing I did was OTEP.
OTEP's badass, too. I like her.
I played the cover of the Royals for him.
She's a crazy chick, man.
And he was like, oh, yeah, I've heard this song. I said, yeah, it's a cover. He goes, oh, so they're like Evanescence? And then she started, and I was like, no, not at all.
Not.
This is not your Evanescence flyleaf kind of bullshit, my friend.
No way.
This is serious. When this girl bites, you get rabies.
Yes.
This is the real deal. This is wild. Oh man.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of fan I turned him into, but I know he's on YouTube looking up Butcher Babies.
Butcher Babies are badass. They are. I'm into them.
He's convinced the one's red-haired and the other one's blue-haired. And it's like, dude, no, one's a blonde and one's a brunette. That's an after thing,
That's the way they were born, with blue hair.
Oh, yeah. I like them better when they're red and blue. What is this, like a Halo thing? I mean, I don't think he plays video games. He doesn't have the hand dexterity, I'm sure.
Or probably the computer prowess.
I don't know. One day he'll see this video and he'll ask me, "Were you talking about me?" No, it wasn't you. Not at all. Maggoty bastard. No, not at all.
Maggoty.
Maggoty. All infection is gone because you've been infested with maggots. Hi, Julie. How you doing?
There's a bunch of bands that I like the music and not real fond of the vocals. A lot of the death metal or the roar, 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 roar.
Oh God, and I can tell you,
There's
when you say that, the first one that comes to mind is Cradle of Filth.
Danny.
Oh, I can only take so much of that. I mean, that kind of vocal is okay. I mean, it was great when it was less extreme, and Udo was doing it.
Udo Dirk Snyder.
But
yeah, I like
that band's music is phenomenal.
Cradle of Filth is another one of those bands that I pick and choose the songs. I can't say that I like all of their stuff, but I like this, that, the other.
It's hard to hear the lyrics from the way he sings.
Yeah, see, that's the stuff that I don't appreciate as much.
I have to read along if I want to hear the lyrics, and it's hard to. Just the way he sings,
that's why
it's
like
really hard to pay attention.
One of my favorite songs is "Temptation"
for me,
because it's a you can actually hear the words, and the chick sings a lot. That one chick that was in there for a while, or there was two chicks for a while, and then there was one chick. I don't know. It's worse than the NFL. You need a scorecard. You got to keep track of these people. They get traded so much. And you get all the people from back in the day that are doing solo stuff, or the 1,000 guitar players that Ozzy had doing their thing.
There's a man who makes people famous. I don't know who this Gus guy is. That was the guy that replaced Zach.
Zach, yeah.
Some Gus, and he was from some band. And the thing I thought was funny is all of a sudden they got this new guy, and nobody's digging up his old band stuff, because they did that with everybody else. When he had Randy, they dug up old Quiet Riot, or whatever it was he was with. Was it Quiet Riot or just Riot? I think it was Quiet Riot.
I think it was Quiet Riot. It was one of those bands that I used to listen to, that I listened to forever.
And then
Riot, man,
when
I missed them guys.
When Randy was gone, who was the guy he had right after? Was that Brad Gillis? Was that the guy that from Night Ranger that took over? Or because I remember they had a live album where Brad Gillis was.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, "Oh, that's that guy from Night Ranger." Everybody had another band.
And then Jakey
Lee was in there for a while, and
I just saw something from him recently. He's looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ozzy, man, he goes through the guitar players, but they're always all good.
And then there was Zach, and then this guy Gus.
Cooper's another one. He goes through guitar players
Alice
like
Cooper.
Yeah, like water. He runs through guitar players, and he got like 3 of them up there too.
He's got a new project now, the Hollywood Vampires.
Oh yeah.
It's him, Joe Perry, and Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, that's right, Johnny Johnny Depp. That's right. He is a musician.
I was like, wow, that's he has a show on the radio here, and he plays a track from his stuff every now and again. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep meaning to look up a video, I keep meaning to YouTube it to see if I can find anything. But as old as Alice is, he doesn't sound any different than he did before.
I know, crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. He's like another one of those perpetual song machines where he can just keep going if he wishes, or I'm guessing.
Yeah. And even some, well, I'm going to say some of his songs aren't the greatest either, as far as some of the words gets a little kitschy and kind of weird.
That's another one of those where the slang kind of loses it through the time.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Alice, man, whew. Some of these guys that,
That was a
stand the test of time is unreal.
That was a fucking stage show. I saw Alice Cooper. I think it was on the Trash tour, because the stage was these two mountains of trash, and then some of the musicians were on the mountains of trash. Like the drummer was on the one, and the bass player, who at the time was Kip Winger, was on the other, and I can't remember the big Rambo-looking guy who had the machine gun guitar.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah, he walked the stage where Alice walked, and they put on a show where the very first song, he's out there singing, and this guy is on the side of the stage taking pictures, and he keeps moving closer, and finally Alice sticks a microphone stand in him, and you see it pop out his back.
Yeah.
And even there was a spurt. There was like a little shh, and then the guy
nice.
fell over. And it was like, it was the first, like, surprise kind of, ha-ha, gotcha.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is going to be good. And then they fog up the stage, and then the guy disappears because the fog comes up. And then when it goes down, the guy's gone.
Yeah.
You know, it was really well put together. And
I think I might have saw that same tour.
these are the people that
Because it was the...
people need to take note from, because they knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Because I think it was the tour where it was that Be My Frankenstein tune was new.
Feed My Frankenstein.
Yeah. I think that's the tour I saw him. Was that the same tour? I don't remember. I can't remember the stage show that much. I do remember the big muscle-bound dude.
Yeah. I can't remember if that was the song or if it was Poison.
Poison.
On my lip.
I can't remember. It was so long ago. I don't know. But yeah, I saw him.
And I can't believe he's still recording with the Hollywood Vampires. Holy.
That is nuts. He's got to be old, man.
Oh, yeah, he's 69, 70. According to him on his show, he's... So how much of that you think is gray or real?
Yeah. Oh, just popped in my mind. Two more people I met was John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora. Richie was cool. John was an asshole.
Wow. The front man was an asshole. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, that is odd, isn't it?
Son of a gun. How does that happen?
Yeah, John didn't have no time for nobody. Richie had time to stop, at least say hello, and yada, 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 da-da-da-da-da, as he went on by. But yeah, John didn't have time for shit. I don't know, for some reason that just kind of irks me. Because without fans, you're nothing. Ain't nobody buying your shit. I mean, you don't have to hug them and everything, but,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, this was back in the day where, you know, everybody didn't have a phone in their pocket. You were actually getting autographs at that time, collecting autographs, not selfies.
Yeah. I don't understand with as much time as a lot of these people have spent in the public, that they're not seasoned enough to be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, I got to be running, but hey, it's nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. You know, let you know ahead of time that I'm on the run right now, but I'm stopping. You know, you don't have to stop and be rude or whatnot. You can just preface it with, oh, hey, I'm on the run right now. I'm really in a hurry, but hey, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for your support.
Yep.
Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you. What's your name? You need a selfie? Okay. All right. Thank you. You know, and then, you know,
Even if you run out, give that blank statement. Hey, I'm glad you all came. Thanks for supporting, but I really got to go, and out. But
yeah, I'm on a schedule. I'm gonna miss a flight, or you know.
But to be a total dick is totally, I don't know.
There's so many ways you can let people know that you're previously engaged and you got to be on the run, and most people, when they hear that, will try to be quick about what they want from you. You know, if at all. Some people might be on the fence. I'm gonna try and get a well, he's in a hurry. I don't need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could just get video of you. Hey, you know, and then somebody I saw on Facebook went and saw, I guess, Rick Springfield somewhere, and she brought up her phone to take a picture, and he walked over behind her, so she turned it around and did the selfie thing, posted it on Facebook. This just happened, you know, and I'm sure it was just one of those, hey, how you doing? And then he kept going, and she got the picture, and
Yep.
that's all it took.
That's all you need. That's
She
all you
was
need.
happy as fuck. It's all over her Facebook page, and
Yep.
that man, Rick Springfield, he knew what he was doing. That other man, John Bon Jovi, you fucked up.
Rick Springfield. Wasn't he a doctor or somebody on a soap opera?
Oh, I'm sure. Wasn't he Jesse's girl?
Yep. He was Jesse's girl. I think he's the one that was the soap star.
Yeah, he was some doctor on.
Turned rocker heartthrob.
Yeah.
What a trip. What a trip. There's only one way to close this out. L'chaim. Death to sobriety. Jaeger makes everything better. I want to thank the Unabassist for joining me again for another little rap session. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you just joined us, click that subscribe button. If you don't mind, take that second. Just go down there. It just takes a second. Click that like button. If you didn't like it, click the don't like button, the thumbs down. I really don't give a shit. Just click a damn button. It only takes a second. This is Blind Views, and guess what? That's the way, well, we see it.
What we do here is go back.
Loud.